Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am doing pretty well. As you can see, we're leaving off a little bit later from we're starting where we left off. Let's try it again. As you may be able to tell, we're actually starting off a little bit after the point where we left off last time, or last part. In this situation, as you saw, we started right off in Fame or Shame. But
So, Mike,
we ignored the cutscene because there's really no purpose for it to do that. Anyways, I kind of rambled a little bit. That's my bad.
Fish oil. This recipe
Not much else to
and it don't taste bad. I'll send you the recipe.
really mention other than the fact that
get this.
we're making a lot of progress a lot faster than I thought we would, primarily because we are kind of skipping out on the cutscenes. Like there's no purpose for us to actually
Amanda comes in. Sees me there.
I didn't
watch
ask for a blow-by-blow of how you lost
the
your
cutscenes.
last ounce of masculine
There's no need for
pride.
us to do it.
I wanted to know what you've been doing for
We know the
decades.
story already.
Easy, T.
The mods don't change anything about the story.
Hey, if
So
anyone needs kale, my
this is
I'm
fine.
beyond kale, okay? It's too late for kale. And its magical powers.
I also love this little
bi
bi-talk between Michael and Trevor. One of the reasons why it's probably hard for me to keep a straight thought, or it seems like it's hard for me to keep a straight thought, is because the way that they're talking, it's just like there's the great voice acting. It's
Say my name, you fat
the
slob.
voice actors did
Relax,
such a
you
good job
laid-back Los
of portraying these
Santos
characters'
embarrassment.
personalities
Is one
differently.
letter all you can
I
bring
really,
yourself to
I
wrap
keep
your
saying it. I've said it a lot
slothful
today, but man,
Whoa,
I'm
dude,
curious about how they're
you
gonna,
do not let
if they're
the
gonna be able to
fuck
do
up.
better in the next Grand Theft Auto.
10
Like in the next Grand Theft Auto, are you gonna be switching different characters, or are you gonna be one character through the entire game? Are you gonna be able to play as someone you've never played
Do what the fuck
before,
you want.
i.e. a female main protagonist? That would be pretty interesting in my mind.
Making an ass of herself.
I do want to do a
Here we go.
100% run at some
Come on.
point in the future.
You can't park there. Production.
For sure. For sure, I want to,
Come on, you dipshit.
Go home right now, Tracy.
do a
Hey, what are you
100%
running
run in
off
the future
for?
because I've never done 100% run before. I'd have to look up certain things I would need to look up.
We take their truck.
There. We take the truck. Hey. Hey! Not my rig.
Yeah, sorry about that. Can't do anyone better for you. I love it. He fucking slammed his face down. That's hilarious. Poor bastard. Oh, the handling of this vehicle is gonna be very weird. I've never driven one of these with this mod activated.
How can you sit there and watch your daughter get treated like that?
Hey, you raise your daughter in this town, you get used to stunts.
It's poor parenting.
Yeah, thanks for the fucking feedback. It means a lot coming from you.
Well, it's less a stunt, more like
Big rig. We'll flatten this dickbag.
whatever.
Fucking Laszlo. I knew he was an asshole.
Oh shit.
Just push him off the fucking road. It's only a battery car. Come on.
This
I was
ain't
not
exactly
paying
a
attention.
racer.
I was actually looking at the, I was looking at the trailer more than anything else. Wow, what a fuck up. What a fuck up and a half. That's the first time that's ever happened on this mission in a long time.
We're running that
In a
trip down.
long time.
We gotta go to the left.
Like,
How can
every
you
other
sit
time
there
I've
and
done
watch
this,
your
I
daughter
haven't
get
lost
treated
them.
like
I've
that?
also tried to get
Hey, you raise
100%
your daughter
of
in
the
this
things
town,
by
you get
keeping
used
the,
to stunts.
the thing on the back. The only unfortunate side is you
Yeah,
probably have to
thanks for the
guarantee
fucking
we play this
feedback.
one.
It means a lot
Because the
coming
fact
from you.
that
We're gonna
what ends up
flatten this
happening
toy
is I don't
car
think you
in
can
this
get
big
to the top
rig.
speed with that on.
Fucking Laszlo. I knew he was an asshole.
And again, you gotta avoid hitting everybody, otherwise you don't get top speed either.
Just push him off the fucking road. It's only a battery
It won't
car.
let you
Come
push
on.
them off the road because of the way that
exactly
there's
a
like
racer.
a rubber band type system going on because they've programmed it. I guarantee you in any other situation, you're able to catch him.
He took a left.
But because they've programmed it the way that they've programmed it, they made it impossible for you to actually catch him. I think I've hit him maybe once while I'm in this
Little
car,
bastard's going
but
up
he's
to the
literally
train
like a
track.
brick wall, I believe. You could shoot him, right? You can shoot him, but that
We can
doesn't.
have a little fun with him. Well, let's not try to kill this prick,
Yeah,
all right?
exactly.
When we crush his little toy car, who knows what'll happen to him? Hey, take a left up here.
Like,
I knew
that
scene would be
frustrated me
full of
too whenever Michael
douchebags.
was talking about pushing him off the road and then in the next breath says, let's not kill him.
Can't we
You want
speed
to
it up
push
a
him
little?
off the
Huh?
road
Maybe by throwing your fat carcass over the
with
side.
a semi-truck. In real life, somebody gets hit with a semi-truck, it is not gonna be pretty.
He took a right.
Even if they do come out okay, it's not gonna be a pretty looking car afterwards. And it's very rare if you get in an accident with a semi-truck to come out okay.
Right, up there. Can't
At
get
least from
enough
the
of
things that I've
celebrities,
seen
can ya? 10
and
fucking
heard of.
minutes in LS.
Shut up! That cocksucker might be famous, but oh!
I do love how this is the first time you actually get to see Laszlo in person. Like that would made me tickled pink because you get to listen to Laszlo in all of the Grand Theft Autos, I believe.
He's going down into the LS River.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Maybe not in 4.
I hate that closeted man whore on the TV. I hate him on the radio. I hate him even more in person. He was never funny.
But yeah, it's so much simpler when you can just like skip past the cutscenes, makes things a whole hell of a lot faster. We're gonna get done with things so much quicker.
I'm back, motherfucker.
Love how it says he has 5 missions available, but none show. So those are probably just side missions, but whatever. We'll go back over to Michael and get the mission done there. We also need to have fun, sleep, and food with Michael. We're still good though. Oh man, I apparently need sleep. That's a lie. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit. I got some good sleep. I woke up at the proper time that I've been wanting to wake up at. The only thing is, it's surprising how much driving actually takes out of you, you know? Like, you would be amazed at how much driving actually takes out of you. Also, we might as well... Hello, Lester.
Hey, Lester.
Mike, hey, I'm transferring your cut of...
No, we don't need that. Honestly. Hey, how you doing?
Oh no!
Give me
I
whatever
just
you got
here.
in the register.
There's no need to hurt me.
Hurry up!
I'm doing my best.
We got the carbine rifles and we got a shotgun, so we got the carbine for free.
I just hope you have proper hatred for yourself.
We actually didn't get the cops up on us till just then, hilariously enough. I got stuck on the damn door. I love how it takes money out of your account no matter what. Are you shitting me? We fucking bumped into them. Whatever. I feel like it's that's not realistic, I feel. But whatever, we'll accept it because what else can you do? I saw the cops and I turned around. I was gonna try and steal this Infernus in front of us, but I decided against it. This isn't an Infernus, right? So the Banshee, oh shit. Like I said, the Banshee is one of my favorite cars in this game.
Oh, shit! Oh, man, that... Oh.
How'd you get hit with an assault rifle bullet? or stock. What I was thinking is we could do the shooting range stuff, but I think I'll save that for like Thursday. We're probably not gonna do the shooting range stuff in all honesty. Oh shit! Well, there goes this car.
Excuse me.
Crystal! Oh!
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize you could do something like that. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna try and pay attention to what I'm actually driving and how I'm driving now, and I'm gonna try and go nice and steady. Nice and steady. You know what I honestly hope? I honestly hope that in the future, what they do is they allow it or make it to where, like, I like realism in games like this, you know? Maybe have settings in the next Grand Theft Auto that allow you to have those turned off or on. But please, for the love of all that is holy, have some fishing if you're gonna have a fishing. Like, if you're gonna have fishing in the game, have fishing. Just give me fishing. Give me fishing in the next Grand Theft Auto, please. That's all I really ask for. If it's pretty much the same exact type of game, I would not care. As long as you just give me fishing. That's it. All I want. Man, I'd be so I would be so happy if they did that. You would have no idea. Probably should have bought the coffee first. God, I wish there was a tea shop too, because in real life I hate coffee. How much did that do for sleep? 65. It'll probably give us 10 or 20. Yeah, whatever. It's not like we can't afford it. 3 thins of coffee and we're good to go. Shame that they don't have things set up to where if you drink too much coffee or whatever, you have adverse effects. Slow down. We don't need to be going that fast right now. Just take things nice and slow with this vehicle. I mean, the handling's pretty good. We just need to take things nice and slow. That's the problem. I've just realized that since it's more realistic, we have to drive in a more realistic way instead of as fast as we normally would. Because in real life, I would not be driving this fast. Hell, even as fast as I'm driving right now, I don't think I would be doing that.
Somebody help me!
You're really making my skin crawl.
Oh my God!
You happy now? Come on.
I fucking died. I feel like I should have killed them, but they weren't they just were not dying, man. Holy shit. That's a little frustrating. Whatever. Not like it really matters, unfortunately. There's another mod I was thinking about putting in, but I don't know if it was compatible or not. I didn't really check it out. It was a mod that made it to where you would, like, have adverse effects in combat, but, like, if you got a shot to the shoulder, your accuracy would be lower and all that. Well, whatever. I'm gonna set up Thane to Dave's Thane so I can get the fuck out of here and do this mission. Because otherwise it's gonna take me forever and a half. And I'm trying to do this kind of speedily. I want to see if I can beat this game by Friday. I know I can. But I want to try and beat this game by Friday and start a different game that I haven't really played before, maybe? Or... because I'm not quite ready to go back to Darkest Dungeon. Not yet. I do want to beat Darkest Dungeon. I think I can. I think I'll save my group for the final thing and hope and pray, basically, that I don't die. Focus on healing that character, having them de-stress the entire time. Make sure they have an extra... like, do I want to beat it modded? Maybe not. Probably not. I'll probably beat it unmodded at the very least. First. and then we'll just chill with Darkest Dungeon for probably a year or so, and then when I can, I'll get the DLCs and do a couple of runs of that with the DLCs, and then go from there. But that's way later down the line. It kind of came out of left field, me talking about this. I'm thinking about it, and I kind of want to play another game I got for free from Epic. It's called My Time at Porsche. I've gleaned a couple of streams and I've seen it, and it's one of those games that's definitely right up my alley for a chill. I think that'll be the second game in the future for a little bit. That'll be the de-stressor. Or maybe that'll be the secondary game after we get to Darkest Dungeon
Chris,
again.
what's up?
What's up? Are you joking? You ruined my life.
I thought I already did that.
I thought I'd already ruined your life. Remember?
This is probably one of the best handled SUVs I've actually had. What the hell is this vehicle called? Oh, because the HUD's turned off, it won't tell me the stats of the vehicle. Eh, whatever, I don't really care. I like the HUD-less thing. Maybe in the future I'll do a run without the map, and I'll have to mark down where exactly they are.
Hey, careful. Oh man.
First person all the way, maybe in the future. We'll see. We'll see.
Davey, how you doing?
About as good as can be expected. But the news is not good.
What we got? John Doe, white male, overweight, in his late
Dead man
40s,
walking.
possible
Here we
cause.
go.
Let's take a peek.
I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. I am alt-tabbing right now just to see where we're at. We're at 16 minutes.
What the hell?
Oh, Jesus. God. Give
That was unnecessary.
It's all a big misunderstanding.
Damn, I was trying to do it without taking a single hit, but whatever.
Carry on with your business.
Not too bad. Took 2 hits. Whatever, we got a med kit there. Feels good, feels good.
No one comes in around.
Hey, I already died once today.
First person's weird. We can get our weapons as well in a moment here. 1, 2, and 3.
This is fucked.
All right. Surprised we couldn't actually skip this, but that's fine. Not that big of a deal. That felt good. I'm actually starting to... Man, I cannot wait to... Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I was anticipating it to actually them lose sight of me, and then when they lost sight of me, for me to be able to get in the car, but that never happened, so we'll guess we're gonna do this the quote-unquote hard way. Nah. I'm pissed about that. Fuck. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we're good. That was almost bad and annoying. But whatever. We did it. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Makes me feel cheesy. I don't know. My brain said go with this because it rhymes. That was relatively unscathing and easy.
Hey, Mike.
F.
Just skipping those calls because why the hell not? Taking this as I'm taking this a different way than I normally would. Normally I'd let the phone calls play out, but screw it. Let's just focus entirely on doing this not as fast as we possibly can, because I'm pretty sure if I did it as fast as I possibly could, I can do it in one sitting. Greetings and a good day, Master Chia, and how are you today? You've actually kind of been missing it because I've been using a couple of the since I've been playing this game, and I've already played it and beat it multiple times. I've been watching speed runs while I've been messing around doing other stuff throughout the day. So I've been starting to use a couple of speed run strats that I've seen here and there. You came in. You came in around that time. I see. I started to talk like, I don't know why my brain said say this because it works and it rhymes. It works because it rhymes, so say this. And I was like, sure, let's do that. And then after I did it, I was like, you're an idiot to myself, mentally. Obviously, I didn't say that out loud, or you would have heard me say it out loud.
Hey, Franklin, what's going on?
Did pretty good. It switched to Franklin now? Or was it Trevor? I think it was supposed to be Trevor. Whatever. Because... yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry I showed my thingy, okay?
What the hell are you doing over here like this, Mr. Trevor Phillips? Hey, that's okay. That's all good. Like I said, like I've been saying, I'm good. When people show up, cool. If they can't show up, I understand that stuff. Like sometimes real life stuff happens, or other stuff gets in. Well, not that your child was getting in the way, but for example, other stuff gets in the way of your intention of doing this. But that's why I have the YouTube videos. So you can watch whenever I get this up. So it'll probably, since I have 54 videos, it'll probably get up in what? Probably sometime next month this will end up getting up. Not really. Because if you actually did the math, it's what? 4, 8, 16, 20. So 20 videos get up for a week. Actually, 20 get up in 5 days. For a whole week, it's actually 28 videos. So sometime, not this week, not next week, but the week after next, it'll pop up. Hey, cool. I wish them luck on their adventure, and I wish they have a grand old time doing it. Personally, I just like chilling, having a good old time, and everybody does things differently. one of my favorite things is the fact that I was recently scrolling through Twitter, and CoCarnage, one of the streamers that I haven't been watching any streamers as much as I used to because I've been doing my own stuff. Hilariously enough, it is true what they say. When you start to stream and stuff on your own, you tend to watch less and less of those streams that you used to watch. It's so weird that that's like how true that is, though. Occasionally I'll tune in and see what they're doing, but they recently tweeted something out along the lines of like, your success, like, don't base your success by comparing yourself to other people, which I don't do. I don't base my success by comparing myself to other people, but it's cool to see a quote-unquote big streamer have a similar mindset, because I make small goals for myself, and like the fact that I'm at 200 followers is phenomenal in my personal opinion. Like that's great. I'm not that surprised that I don't see that many new faces showing up, because of the fact that this is a game that a lot of people play. You have a tendency, like, it's funny, I have a tendency to get more followers playing games like XCOM, Darkest Dungeon, stuff like that, than I do with other games. It's actually, I also got a lot of followers from playing Jurassic World Evolution, hilariously enough. Yeah, 200 and counting, true. Sometimes you'll see that number go like roller coaster a little bit. I like calling it roller coaster. You'll see it go down, you'll see it go up. And the main reason it does stuff like that is because of the fact that like, Twitch is getting rid of inactive accounts or bot accounts and stuff like that. Which, again, like, the numbers going down don't bother me. In all honesty, whenever I see the number go down, I'm like, I kind of figured that was going to happen, because the person that followed me at the time hasn't been in the chat since they followed me, so it sucks, but at the same time, what can you do? Honestly, it went from 100 followers to 200 really fast. Like, really fast. What's funny is, you know what my current mindset and goal is? To try and match the amount of followers I have to what year I've been streaming on. Maybe plus, like an equation type thing I have set up, but I don't know what the exact equation is. I need to get gas for this car soon. I don't know what the exact equation is going to be, but the fact that I haven't done my 2nd year anniversary yet of streaming, and I'm above 200, makes me elated, basically. The next goal is to try and get some more subscribers, slowly and steadily. And to keep those subscribers, all I really need is, or all I really want, is 50 consistent subscribers. That's it. That's all I really need, or want. Because at that stage, I'll be getting a check from Twitch every month, and thank you for filling up my car for me game, and I will, we'll be able to actually start
We're looking for something to steal.
streaming earlier
I stole a pencil
when
in
that
elementary
happens.
school, and I've been regretting it ever since.
Plus,
Look,
I'll be able to
just tell me what you want, and I'll do my utmost to assist
potentially
you in
start streaming
finding
more
it.
often on the weekends than I do now,
I don't
depending on
know
how my weekend
what I
is.
want. It's a bit
Because I use my
cloudy,
weekend to
like
chill with my
pornography
family
or
and just
perfect
relax
bird.
and all
I
that.
can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
It fluctuates between 3 and 5.
236
I've been thinking about potentially putting like a little sub count somewhere,
He's real
but I kind of, at the
good.
same time, as much as I want to do it, I don't know if I need to do it.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd.
But like I said,
You need
obviously,
to
I'm
give
not
us the
worried about it.
inside track on what's
The main
coming
reason I
through.
want the 50 is
We
for the
don't know
more
what's in
emote
the
slots.
containers.
Right?
They certainly don't
That's the,
look right.
you got fucked up, dude.
Have you noticed?
You got fucked up,
Anything
dude.
different? Anything that might indicate something?
Oh,
Well,
watch this. This
There's
is funny.
been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather Security Consulting. private army to the New World Order?
They can't sprint because they fucked their leg
Waging
up.
shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently
Anyways.
cleared to operate on U.S.
Overlays, yeah, same here. Like I'm okay with there not being an overlay. As little distractions as possible is kind of what I've been trying to go for. In all honesty, like that's why I kind of don't want there to ever be a webcam. I might use a camera at some point in the future if I ever do like a book reading thing or something like that in the future. But I don't think I'll have a webcam. I don't care if people see what I look like or know what I look like. They'll actually like.
Can I get on board?
No.
Less clutter,
They won't let
yep.
you anywhere near it. They're kind of assholes about it.
A lot of
The other day, my
people
colleague
do like the
Ralph-
bells and whistles though.
About
The most clutter you'll see
is there
is
anything else?
notifications for
There's
follows,
another bunch of
subs,
merry-winkle
raids,
guys
and
up
stuff
at the
like
Navy
that.
warehouse.
That's the only like
They
those
got
acknowledgments that pop
coming
up on
in
screen
and
are
out.
really the only thing I'm worried about
Heard they was
showing up
testing something.
All right.
because
Take a look at that as well.
it's like hey here's what's going on. Honestly, the way that I do it is I'm just using the game as like a filter, so to speak, right? Because like how do I like an entertainment filter, if you will,
These
right?
bridges.
So
They're the
they
only
come
way out
for the
port.
game, they stay for the streamer.
Once you're
That's
off
what
from here,
my
straight on
my
the highway.
idea
A
is, or
truck
my
can come
generalization
here,
is
load
for it.
up, and get on the
Because I'm barely
blacktop,
actually paying
keep
attention to
on
what's been
going
going
till it
on
runs out of
in the
gas.
game so far.
Real
I've just been
poetic.
communicating
What
the
happened to the
entire
alarm
time, or trying to communicate
National
the
Office of
entire time.
Security Enforcement
'Cause I'm trying to get in the
monitor
habit
whole area.
of
If something goes off in Port City,
my
every road
commentary
around here gets
being
shut
consistent
down.
and
No way
stable.
anybody could come in
Yeah, I
or
heard that the
out.
first time, like that. The compliments, man. I've had a couple people remind me of, or not remind me of that, but like comment about Peeve and the Rad Brad and stuff like that, and I'm like, that's those compliments are just
Here comes the
phenomenal
suit.
in my mind. I
gotta
appreciate
check
them.
in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real
Plus, I don't
wrong
really like
real
if
quick.
people ask, I'm not afraid to shy away from like them being like telling them what my numbers are, but I don't think it needs to be like a consistent, at least not for my streams. I'm not gonna have it be that way.
Get in there.
The only time I have a consistent overlay on is when I'm doing a lengthy stream. Like when I'm doing a, maybe a subathon stream or a 24-hour stream or something like that.
This is restricted
But,
airspace.
oh man, those streams are a pain in the ass to do. 24-hour streams are difficult. I have legitimately done one
We got a port.
over 24-hour stream.
What's the Coast Guard response?
I've come close
They got
twice.
45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna
I've done
move much
two
faster than them,
23-hour
especially if
streams
you're
and a
carrying
23, like I've done a 23-hour or a 22-hour, then I did a 23-and-a-half-hour stream, and the only one I've gotten was a 25-and-a-half-hour stream that was when Cyberpunk 2077 first came out.
To that is the freighter I told you about.
I think somebody else mentioned something similar. I don't know if it was that, but I think someone else mentioned it as well, aside from
These are
you.
marked military, government.
Anything weird
But I
about
can't
that?
quite recall, because those are two people that I've actually watched on occasion.
Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been
The Rad Bad, one of the things that I remember most of all is when we was playing Batman Arkham, was it Arkham? It was one of the Arkham games.
over there.
And it was the funniest damn thing that happened. He landed in the water, and a shark ate him. And it was like one of the only times I think I've ever heard him cuss. He goes, "Motherfucking shark ate me!" I just started losing it. Spoiler alert for like a 6-year-old video.
Get on it. Now.
Let me in. Let me in.
Get up. We gotta do this.
How about I run that prick
Look over in this thing.
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card.
And we don't have a card.
Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous.
Relax.
Not always, sir.
Just when you're
Just
around.
you.
Or just
And it's
around you, that's how he says it.
Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together. Stick to the story.
Nothing
We'll
makes
be
Wade happier
fine.
than when he's neck
Boys on a
deep in
waste
shit,
clearance
right?
crew.
Those are the containers in Bay B.
Oh, I interrupted it, never mind.
Please, just don't.
Way to spoil it. Yeah, sorry about that. My apologies. How could I do something like that? Honestly, even knowing
Okay,
about it doesn't
we got
really
it.
change that
Let's
fact
take her down to
of how
Bay
funny it is.
I know why they call them handlers.
You'll probably
because
forget
they
about this
handle
in
like a dream.
This ain't
like a week's
toy,
time.
sir.
I'll
It's
forget about it in a
heavy
week's time,
machinery.
honestly.
Thank fuck I'm
And then
high
I'll
as a
remember
kite.
when I go back to look over the video and see what I'm gonna title it. Because lately, the way that I've been doing things is I've like, I have a title, a little in between marker, right? And then after that, I have like what part number it is, so it'll be like, the Jewel Store job,
Happy? Now I'll get the other one for
the
you.
split, the little
Me,
part,
anyway.
Grand
I'm
Theft
gonna
Auto
need a better
5,
view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close
part
as you going
1
to
or
get.
part 10 or whatever it is,
Nah,
right?
I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy.
And then in the
Ron.
description,
I
I'll
need a
basically
proper
just have the
view.
same description for all the
There's the
videos about this being a
cranes,
modded run. Check out the link below if you want to get to the Google Docs and check out what mods I'm currently using for this run. I gotta turn my air off in a minute here because I'm starting to get chilled out of my room, which is a good thing because it was hot as balls in this room.
Hook it up.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now
I
you're
didn't
paid
fillet
brain
know it
surgeon
was on,
bucks to
sir.
push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the.
Deborah's
Well, with the.
you say no
Say no
more.
more. You didn't
You
fillet
inflate
no one,
nobody, but
darn
then
Debbie
Deborah sure
probably
did,
did.
and she
probably
probably enjoyed it. I'm fucking up the text a little bit, but that should go to show you how much I played this damn game. Played this damn mission in particular. Because of the fact that I'm almost able to word for word
If my work here
say
is
exactly
done, I'm
what's been
up the
going on.
gantry.
Man, this portion of the mission is like so damn pointless. I mean, I get why they do it, I guess, just to keep you occupied. I don't know. Maybe to give you more of a character development between Floyd and you? I don't really care. Wow, that's been a while. Like, I've also, you might not have noticed it, but I've also tried to potentially reduce my cussing. I'm not gonna, like, turn off my cussing completely, but I'm trying to not, like, cuss as often.
Hey, there ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not,
Not
permitted
permitted
to
to drive a
cranes,
crane.
buddy.
Hey,
Did you
need
see
to get
that?
your union
The
rep
speed
up
run
here
strats,
right now.
baby.
Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you.
First, you gotta line up the cabin over the container. The lights on the bottom of the spreader will help you position it. That's it. You're in position. It's hooked up, so lift it high enough to clear that container stack and move it to the other end. We need to go to the other end. Bay 5. Further, come on!
Trevor soft side.
There's the truck. Set it down.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
You want to line it up with the
Because
frame
my
of the
brain
truck.
literally just went cricket, 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 cricket.
Container's locked. All that's great.
Here's why I call
You
this
said you wasn't
mission pointless,
qualified.
right?
Go
Here's
back
why I
up
call
to the
this
other
part
end and
pointless,
start
because
again.
watch what we're about to do.
Get back down to the other end.
Well, yeah, what do you mean by Trevor soft side? That's actually throwing me for a loop. I
Line
mean,
up the
once you
second
call it
red
out, it might be
container at the
obvious,
end.
unless you're just being a smart ass. Now that you've done that, I'm pretty sure you're being a smart ass. I'm like, soft side. Yeah, I was about to say, the most it does is it shows that he knows how to lie really well. Because if you notice, the best lies that you can tell have a little bit of truth in them. Now, mind you, this isn't me trying to say, hey, if you're going to be a liar, have some truth involved in there. Just don't lie. Don't come into a situation where you feel like you'll have a need to lie, and you'll be good to go, right? Specifically what I'm talking about is,
Union
listen,
thinks you'll get eye strain if you work any longer. Have a break.
Wow. I mean, this is some view, ain't it? I'm gonna take a couple shots for my boy.
Couple shots for my boy. Specifically, the immediate assumption somebody makes is, like, if you're a stranger hearing this, you're like, oh, he has a kid. No, he's talking about Ron. Let's not fall off the edge here. No, that's the thing. Paying attention is the way to do it. We need this. We need this. And we need this. Right? Yeah, okay, got it. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stream over doing YouTube content, like being the focus, is primarily because of the fact that the interaction between chat is instantaneous, you know what I mean? So like I can't, now I'm not gonna name names because that's like, it's kind of like one of those situations where technically other streamers are my coworkers. So I have a tendency not to mention don't do that. Don't do that. I have a tendency not to mention the ones that I'm put off by name or title, and the ones that I'm positive about I'll mention by name, just because reasons. So there are certain individuals that I have seen in the past that don't pay attention to chat whatsoever because their chats are absolutely insane. Right, that's like the excuse they use in quotation marks. This is why this was pointless. We just dropped that down, now we're taking it over to here. But as I was saying,
Rules don't apply to us, Floyd.
it almost bothers, like it doesn't almost, it does bother me when I'm watching a streamer and they're not paying attention to anything that's going on in the chat. And like, I get, even if you have a lot of viewers, it's hard to keep up, but if you're not gonna bother at all with the chat,
she'd be here, wouldn't she?
it almost feels like I want to ask, why are you streaming if you're not gonna pay attention to the people in the chat? You know what I mean? It's it's just one of those things.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do,
They liable to rob you.
so jealous.
No one wants to
jealous
rob
of you,
you. No one's jealous of you.
They
Pity you.
You're
Yeah.
abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did.
No, this okay. You know what this? I got a thing to say, right? When you said this mission shows you Trevor's soft side. No, what this mission shows you is how manipulative Trevor attempts to be. Like, that's what this shows you. Because the entire time he's talking, he's basically trying to turn Floyd how he's turned Wade into. Maybe not a mindless little puppy that follows him around, but another follower. Because you notice he's talking about all the negatives. He's trying to get him away from Deborah. He's just going on and on and on about things. And about why doing what he's doing is the best and doing what Floyd does is the worst. I haven't had to work this hard in my entire life. Well, you just kill and rob people. That's, I mean, not that difficult if you have someone to make the plans for you so you don't get caught. Even if you do have someone that doesn't, or even if you don't have someone that makes the plans for you and you are going to get caught, not that difficult to go rob a place. The problem is getting away with it. The other thing is, I'm not advocating people go out and just rob whatever store they want or anything like that. That's liable to get yourself and others seriously hurt, if not killed. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Kind of a situation there. That's my disclaimer for that. One of my favorite sayings too, this brings up of like, don't do the crime if you can't do the time or whatever. Just think about it, just like fucking use your goddamn head and think before you do anything stupid. You know what I mean? That's why I have such an issue with how readily available firearms are in the United States. It's like, It used to be, I don't know if they still can, but at least with the Walmart that I have near me, that I go to, you used to be able to walk up and buy a fucking shotgun and a box of shells if you wanted to. And now, you can't do that. Like, can't buy firearms at Walmart like you used to. So that's exciting. Stuff like that's awesome. I love to see stuff like that because weapons should not be able to just go to a gun store or a gun show. Fuck gun shows, by the way. Those fucking things. Anyways, I get excited about guns in video games because there are no consequences in a video game. You can do whatever the fuck you want and be fine, right? It's a great way to just both escape the real world and just do whatever the fuck, you know? That's why it always pisses me off anytime I see somebody, like some government official or whatever, talking about trying to ban violent video games, and then in a month they get arrested for crimes that are worse than what you can do in a Grand Theft Auto game, the game that they're trying to rally behind to get banned. And it's like, you guys, fuck off. If you guys are criminals, then shut your fucking cocksucker before you try and open it saying that you're holier than thou, so you're gonna get rid of video games, you fucking cocksnot. Remember that comment I made earlier about trying not to cuss as much? Let's throw that out the window, shall we? After we finish this mission, I'm gonna check to see what time we're at for YouTube. I need to get, you know what I need to do? I need to use a little bit of a stopwatch, like a stopwatch that I can reset every 30 minutes or something like that. This car is actually pretty good. I've ran into stuff and it hasn't fucked the tire yet. What is this vehicle called? I don't know, but I need to find out. Ah, this always confused me as well because we drove Wade to that place and somehow he made it here before us. Because if you watch when we step into the building,
What in the name of all
this is disgusting. Like, this is stupidly stupid. It's covered in shit. He's literally covered in shit. Like, oh my god, it's on his lips and everything.
So, based there. So, what do you think?
We're gonna do the freighter because we don't want to do, like, I don't feel like doing the offshore this time, so we're just gonna do freighter.
You and Floyd.
And then we're gonna go from there.
All right.
So what do we got? We got 47 minutes. We could end the episode here for YouTube, and then continue on, carry on, see how we do. Yeah, sure, why not? So, for those who've been watching on YouTube, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed State of the Kingdom. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Links in the description below. That'll take you on over to the Google Doc. That'll give you a link to all the mods that I have and a little bit of a blurb. Hopefully the blurbs will amuse you. If not, it doesn't really matter. Aside from that, there's also links to my Twitter, the community Discord, and my Twitch, where you can follow me over there and catch me when I go live at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday. That's said and done. That's gonna be it for me. So till next time, YouTube, take care and have a good one. Bye bye.